Ba da 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 ba da 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 da. What is going on, guys? It's the Kid Chris here, ready to play some Kerbal Space Program, aka KSP, Kentucky Fried Bob. Yeah, today we're just gonna be messing around with some basically creative mode. Maybe sandbox, default, fun things. Cause we got career and stuff like that we can do. I don't know what any of this means, so we're not gonna touch any of that. Hold on, maybe the Facebook Marketplace find is going to work. Yeah, I ain't doing 250 for that. If you guys are wondering what I'm trying to find, I'm trying to find a steering wheel for playing Beam. Okay, let's get into this. Nice to meet you. Right click the space. Did I click on the right thing? Run more so the arrow keys. How do I? Ah. Okay. We're getting it figured out. Okay, arrow keys to turn different directions, which kind of sucks. Okay, let's figure this out. Fuel tanks. What kind of fuels are there? External tanks. I want to make a ship that'll fly. It's a Mark III. Oh, that won't work. That is way too big. God damn. Huh. I am so confused. Well, that's better. Don't really like that one. Hmm. Alright, we got some fuel tanks. Let's go with engines. Let's see what we have here. Could do these. That would be a little weird. I don't know what these are. Alright, what is the thrust? 1000. Let's just do some of these. That should be good, right? Right? Maybe? I don't know, this thing might be fast, this thing might be slow. Okay, let's see what else is here. We probably should add some of these if we're gonna go to space. This should be good, right? Maybe? Why didn't it mirror? Oh, we'll fucking figure that out. Close enough. They're not quite even, but it's not like they're not even. Structural, I don't think we're gonna need too much structural. It's aerodynamics. Just right in front of them. All we gotta do now is place some good old what is going on with these things? Okay, those are working. I don't know what I'm gonna use for the next one. If this works, I'll be surprised. Alright, now we just need to put some wheels on it and we can find out if this actually works or not. No. These are flat wheels. These are a little big. God damn. I don't even know if this is gonna fly, to be honest. Like, look how bad this is. Well, my thrust is at least in the center. Well, that's about where you want it, I think. I remember right. It's been so long since I've played this game. Alright, let's try this. How do I launch? Let's launch it. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? We die? I don't even know how to fly this thing. I see issue 1. Issue 2. We have no fuel. Okay. Well, we took off. I didn't know I had to fucking... Well, I made something that could hover, at least. I messed up. I messed up. I didn't put no parachutes. Sorry, Jebediah. You almost died there. I don't know how you didn't. Okay, let's restart that, maybe. Oh, I ran out of liquid fuel. Actually, wow. It's like watching you play Worth It. Hey, you leave me alone, Slows. I'm trying to figure this out. How do I restart this thing? Revert to launch. Let's see if I can do this again. Let's give it a little throttle. Give it more throttle. Oh, I am... Okay, fuck it. Full throttle. Well, Jebediah died. Damn. Instant death. Revert. Oh, he's still dead. Okay, Jebediah's there. I might need to move the wings forward. Well, I think we ran out of fuel. Yeah. Well, that was a short run, but hey, we made it pretty high. Not gonna lie, 4,000 meters? Fuck yeah. Is that something on my screen? No, there's something down there. I probably should put parachutes on this. What do you think? Parachutes or no parachutes? Revert flight for 2 space acre. Alright, let's see if we can find some parachutes in this thing. Utility, maybe? There's some parachutes. Let's put some parachutes on there. I'm trying to figure out how do you do keep going, because I see people do that where they just go click, 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 click. So parachutes are on 0. Understood. Okay, let's Center weight. Bring it in front. I'm gonna have to move these two. You think those are gonna work? I doubt it. Alright, let's try this again. Launch. I really doubt this is gonna take off. Hey, it's getting better. I forgot to turn on the SAS. Oh, we're dead. You didn't see nothing. I should turn that on first. I should not be flying these very expensive spaceships. Or airplanes, as I call it. Look at my airplane. Break the sound barrier! Before you run out of fuel! Well, that didn't last long. Let's see if these parachutes do any justice. Because we might have to learn how to save my dudes before I start doing the career thing. Are these parachutes gonna go out? Hello? Maybe I need to turn off the rocket. There they are. Oh, it's still gonna explode. It slowed me down pretty fast, though. Okay, well, Jebediah is safe for that run. Revert to space hangar. What if instead of these, let's go back to the engines and see what we have. That's 1500 thrust. That's more than this. What other engines do we have? Try the Mark II cockpit. Okay. How do I take this cockpit off? How do I do that? How do I take the cockpit off? I need help. What did I break here? I broke something and I don't know how I fixed it. Alright, let's go back to the engines. What kind of engine should we use? Ooh. That's ginormous! Now that would definitely take off. Ooh. That looks pretty fucking. Like, go. What? 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 What did I do? How did I fuck it up? How did I fuck that up? What is going on here? There's no way that I really fucked that up like that. Why is the points no work? Turn the camera to the side. Hover the cursor around the back. So like this? Ah! Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Alright, we're trying to go to space. So I don't know if these would work in space. But we're going to try them. And I really doubt we have enough fuel. So I'm going to grab another fuel. This one? I think it was that one. Okay, let's see what the center of gravity is. Sure. Okay, okay, okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's go to launch pad. What is that little star? What? How did you get a crown? Did I not kick it off right? Did I need more power? Do these not have? I don't know. Let's see what kind of fuel these take. Engine. What kind of fuel does this take? Very high performance, new models, features, least. Oh. Yep, 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 there it is. That's what I need. Is that going to be on this one or we gotta find the intakes. Which I have no idea where it would. Utility maybe? Aerodynamics? That's air brake. Basic fins. Well, I like those wings better than these wings. And they have the flaps built in already. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. There's those. Can I get one that just like sticks onto the side of the engine? Right there. Think that's gonna work? Alright, let's try this again. So I need to throttle up a little bit. Make sure that's turned on. Oh. I messed something up a little bit. Okay, so add you be going second, and so you said be 0, 1. That's right. Like the order goes from lowest to highest number, right? Am I thinking about that right, Toast? Reverse the staging, so 1 goes in front of 0. Okay, so the higher number goes first. Understood. Let's do this thing. That will make the parachutes go first. Alright, everything looks like it's working. It's very much not working. It's not working. Okay, hold on. Let me add SAS on just to keep it under control. Death all around. That's all that was. Okay. Return to space anger. Why was it flopping so hard? Probably because these are no good for the size of vehicle that I have. Can I do these small ones? I need it to be wider. What if I just placed them? Like that. Would that work? It's not gonna be too... That's gonna be too low. Still too low. Alright, let's is that gonna work? That should help out with stability. There. That's pretty flat, I would say so myself. The world may never know. That's the problem with playing Kerbal Space Program. It's all trial and error until it's all error and you give up. Alright, this is better. This is better. Not any better. It would probably if I was using the right stuff. Revert to launch. I think I could do that without SAS. It was just doing too much. Doing too much. Let the engines warm up. not good at this. Okay, can I turn my controller on and work with my controller with this? Does my controller work with this game? If it does, that would be amazing. It does not. Damn. Hold on, I seen something. Can I edit these? Why? These are going different directions than this, so... Oh, god damn it. So... I don't want this or this on this. Right? But I want all of it here. Okay, let's try that. We moved the wings back a little bit, and then we changed a little settings on the rear wings because it was trying to go up and down with the front wing. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's do this thing. Well, he survived this time. That is a start. Alright, hold on. Let's, is there any... I don't know what I just did. Okay, no, not doing that. See what planes they have here, and then we'll go off with that. Let's load this. Alright, that doesn't seem too hard. Let's try to fly this. If we can fly this, we're good. We can start building off of this. But I don't even know how to fly. I don't even know why I'm trying to build a plane. Alright, throttle up. Give it some power. Give her the beams. Alright, let's see if we... Oh, we're in the air. We are in the air. Oh, we're about to break sound barriers? Is that what's about to happen? Pull some RGs right here. Jebediah, let's go. Let's go, Jebediah. Oh, I lost. I don't like my roll being on Q and E. And left, right turn. Not there. It's weird. I played too much War Thunder. Can we break the sound barrier with this little plane? You're gonna have enough fuel for it? Oh yeah, we're good, we got this. It's starting to shake. Give me a nice kaboom! Why is this thing turning red hot? Why is it bright red like a tomato? That's re-entry. I'm exiting. How high do I have to be in space? Oh, everything's getting real quiet. Oh, I think I'm losing. 78 or 70,000 meters? Okay, we're at 42. I didn't expect this little thing to be able to go to space. Or even get this high. Well, I'm in space. Am I gonna be able to bring this thing out of space? Houston, we have an issue. Check the map. Do I just say M? Oh, hey, we're gonna come back. How long? Let's just do warp speed or warp act. How do I activate warp? Oh, did my guy die? He's still alive. I don't know how he's still alive. But there's no way we're getting back over there. No way. No way at all. Alright, let's return to hangar. Let's see what other saves they have. They have a lot of things. Like, what is this? There's this. that. Okay, okay. Is it literally the same thing but with a fucking nuke? Is that just a bomb? No fucking shot. Hold on. Alright, that isn't going to space. I didn't mean to hit that button. Oh well, we'll fly it. We'll fly it. We'll try it out. I had to drink some of my Dr. Pep. Alright, this one isn't as cool. It didn't go as fast. What about this one? Ah, this one looks like it'll go to space. Oh yeah, let's try this one. Yeah, we're this thing is loud. Here, let me just turn this down for you guys. Holy shit. I gotta turn it down for myself. That is obnoxiously loud. I'm sorry. Yeah. But hey, we're going. We're going for it. Why'd they get quiet all of a sudden? Oh well. I'm trying to fight going back into space. It's not working? I am falling, but not the direction that I want, for say. I don't think I'm going to make it back to the spacecraft. I need to pull up. Give me full throttle. Well, yeah. That's a pretty far glide to try to do. Take a like. Dude, how are you guys getting crowds? What is this? Top fans. I've never had this before. Sub for sure. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm definitely about to crash into the ocean, about to pollute this ocean on Kerbal Space Program. But yeah, if you do enjoy it, I'll make some videos of the campaign, struggling through that. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate everybody that's coming out today. It's kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting this much of a turnout. Like I bought this game and I was like, I just want to play it. Like I've never played Kerbal Space Program. I've only seen people play it. I don't have any parachutes. Well, I'll see how this does. I don't even think I can glide over to that island over there. Let's see if we can pick up a little bit more speed. Because this thing was definitely not made for gliding. Oh well, we're just gonna... This pace, you'll stall and jab. Well, once again, die. Yeah, I don't know how Jebediah keeps coming back. It is a It's a work of a foreign object. Or a... He's an alien. That's what it is. He's an alien. He's just teleporting out of there right at the end. Well, Jeb, we're gonna have to make a counter to see how many times you die. Somebody keep track. How many times Jebediah dies today in this live stream. Because he's about to die again. Right in the ocean. Right where you belong. That one wasn't too bad. It was a little hard to handle. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Alright, what else do we have here? Is this supposed to be a boat plane? Yes? Let's do this thing. I don't know what this is. I think it's just one jet engine. And it has minimal fuel in it. Love that. It holds up to 500. Oh, yeah, this is supposed to be able to land on the water, probably. Guarantee you that's what that is. What do you guys think? Let's see if we can land this on the water. No air brakes? Damn. You think we land this on the water? I really doubt it. And... here it comes, here it comes. We did it! It didn't quite survive 100%, but hey, it did it. Alright. Let's revert to launch. Actually launch this thing to the atmosphere! I can assure you no plane enters the water safely. I just did. That's surprising. I can't fucking control this damn thing. It's weird playing on the keyboard and mouse games like this where you're trying to have like specific controls that you do. Alright, this steady climb right here, all the way up to atmosphere. It's starting to pull itself back. No, we need to gain some speed. Whatever is over there is fucking up a lot of shit. And after this, we'll go over here and see if we can make an actual spaceship. Because that was probably not too hard, isn't it? It's like a rod with some fins on the side with a giant engine on the bottom, and you just fucking take off. Right? Yeah, that's the theory, right? Am I wrong? It's a pretty maneuverable. Put a 20 mil cannon on this thing and replace the A-10 Warhawk. Look at that. You know. Pretty small. You are not prepared for the challenge of a rock. Well, let's take Jebediah and send him into space the actual way, and not through a plane. I gotta get used to that, dude. That's so weird. Goodbye, Jedi. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And gently set her down. Look at that. Look at that. Like a glove. Like a glove. I'm pretty good at that. Alright, let's, leave. Please tell me that didn't just kick me out of the whole game. Okay, what is this? Mission control, astronaut, research and development, tracking station. Okay, okay. That's so you can track your spaceships, right? Or your planes, whatever you have going. Alright, alright. What the hell is that? Alright, we want a parachute. Maybe this one? Or is this one? Is it this one? No, that's tiny. That should hold it, right? That should... We got this, we got this. We're gonna... Are those actual ladders there, or are they not ladders? I have no idea. Okay. Let's grab a... remote guidance coupler. That should be able to drop this off when we come back into space, right? Right at back out of space. Oh my god, that thing is huge. Okay, let's just... What about this one? Tiny. Nope. Okay, can we do this one? Nope, that's tiny to same size. Ginormous. What about you? Nope. Okay, what about you? Why is that one so tiny? What? Okay, we gotta find one. Oh, that looks like that works. Which one was that? Was that this one? Can we move all this up? Okay, okay. Okay, got a lot of fuel on here. Let's grab an engine. Wait, how much was 650? I'd love to use this thing. Would that work? Do I need an adapter for that? Do they even make an adapter for that? Utility. What am I looking at right here? Heat shields. Probably should have put that on below this. Right? Yeah. Not that one. Too big? Perfect. Okay. Got a heat shield on there, so when we fall out of space, we're good. Still need to find an engine. That one should work, right? Should have enough fuel, right? What kind of fuel does this take? Liquid fuel. Do I need oxidizer? Just oh, in the fuel one? Okay. Is there one to go from this to the big boy one? Because I would love to be able to put this thing on, because this does 15. This is 2,000. There's something better? This does fucking 4,000. Which one's better? Is this one better? Okay, okay, there's that. Can I zoom out? Is that possible? Okay, yeah, we'll try this. We'll try this. And then we just need to put a little cones here. Probably be in utility, right? Well. Oh, here they are. Nope, too small. Too small. Yes, the penis has been made. Alright, if we can't take off from here, there's problems. Now we just need to get to where these are attached to here. So, structural, maybe? Couplings? Oh, okay. So these need to be put down, right? Or is it these ones? Probably bring those down. Because these are going to be different. So, yeah. So when this activates, this one activates, we'll launch these off, which I don't care what happens to them afterwards. So let's put some fins here, aerodynamics. What kind of fins should we use? Is it gonna be like these? Nah, those are some fucking fins. God damn. It's a little too big. Do we got anything smaller? Okay, let's try this. I don't know if I put the launch thing on there. Do I have to put launch things? I very much do. Oh well. Okay, for launch. Let's go back to vehicle assembly. I need to secure these a little bit better. Okay, so couplings. Do we have little lines that we can use? Structural, maybe. Yes, struts. Okay, first off, you might want to start with a more basic. Nah, all or nothing. All or nothing. Here we go. But I do need to. What is the thing that I need? Is it this one? Is this the thing that holds it up? Alright, let's try it now. Okay. So these activate, that drops down. This activates, these drop down. And then that's the parachute my way out. Wait a second. Why isn't there... Oh, we'll figure it out. Launch. It holds it. Alright, let's test this. What game is this, BMAC? It is the Kerbal Space Program. Probably should have put some heat shields on those. If this makes it, I would be very surprised. We're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close. Who said you need basic rockets? I have 3 people. We have Jebediah, Bill, and Bob about to die out in the middle of space because I forgot to give them food and water and oxygen. So it's just like, whatever. Alright, getting ready to... Well, okay, so we need to put something on that. Hey, technically, I made it to space. Can I do anything now? Negatory there, Batman. Alright, revert. Go back to assembly. We need to put boosters to boost them away from little engines. Do we have little, like... Those won't be enough. You're not going to take that. If I add this a whole bunch of times, how do I do the multiple place downs? Do I just... What button do I hold? So I'm tired of having to re-click multiple times. Nope, doesn't work. I wonder if I can, like, place it down here. Stay there. Will that work? Possibly? Maybe? We need to recouple these structural. Try. Let's try this one. Let's give it full throttle. Activate. Let's go. I still never made it to where I can really adjust what I'm doing. Oh well. Look at that. Getting busy with it. About to hit the 800-mile-per-hour mark. And the real test comes in a second. Well, um, well, we made it to space again. And beautiful flight path with the rocket. Yeah, yeah. I'm not real good at the flight path because I definitely gonna crash into the ocean again. It's just gonna take it a minute. We're still gaining speed, I think. No, we're losing speed. I think we're still in the atmosphere pull, whatever the fuck it is. So, all right, retry this. Revert flight back to the assembly line. Let's just remove all these. What if we just go in with this? And maybe Replace those with something that's actually going to work. Maybe those will work. Will these ones work? I don't know. We'll find out. A little bit basic there. Alright. Oh, we are not making an atmosphere with this thing. This thing guzzles down fuel. God damn, look at that. It's drinking this fuel faster than I could drink a Dr. Pepper. Fuck, we might, actually. Never mind. We're hauling ass. Save some fuel for the re-entry process, maybe? Because I should be able to turn this thing around now. If I did it right. And then I didn't put none of those things. So I gotta get this turned around before. Let's just give us a little bit of thrust. Face it back down. Give us full throttle. Maybe we put. Look at that. What is the goal here? Testing out the game. Testing out the game. Getting used to it so when I go to play career mode, I am not going in 100% blind for the most part. I need to turn this thing around now. I doubt I'm going to be able to do that. Oh, maybe. Mostly just making weird stuff to try to get into space. Oh, we are not slowing this thing down. Yep. They all died. Alright, that one's a little bit harder to control. Just see that. Let's see what kind of spaceships they have. Ooh, what is this one? Okay. Like one of the ones that we use. There's this thing. How the fuck are you supposed to get this in there? Out there. I think you're supposed to build something around it. But I could barely get into space myself, let alone somebody else. Oh, okay. Let's try this one out. Fuck it. But no, Barney, we are making weird stuff to send off into space. Sometimes just testing out some of the vehicles they have. Hey, yeah, it gets you kind of. I'm just trying to learn the basics on the building part, like figuring out, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, and I just want to figure out the controls for the most part. Like I'm not gonna really learn how to do all the stagings correctly and all that stuff right off the bat, but we'll try our damnedest. And it's just something I want to do. I just want to shoot myself off in space for a little while, and then struggle to get to space when I start making videos for it, like this. Why'd they blow up? Ah, really now? Okay. Well, I'll go check those out when we get off the live stream. I don't know if you guys want to watch me play the tutorials. Most people don't. Do you play on stream? Play what? You want me to play the career mode on stream? Oh, okay. Well, I can definitely. Well, we'll go check those out in a second then. Yeah, I own it through Steam. Let's get this bad boy going. I know this thing will. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I killed the engine. Oh my god, this thing is like insane on the touchiness. Let's get this angle a little bit higher. It is a really good looking game though. And I guess you can fly every single one of these too, which is something I would love to do. I have an X-Wing on Workshop. I can try it. Well, I'm not too good at the game, so it'd probably be a later on kind of thing. I thought this would fold out. Damn. Maybe it does. Am I missing something here? Oh, it does not. It's all one structure. Nah, you wanna know what I would love to do? At some point do a game where you fly to the furthest point, which I don't know, is this the furthest point out? Like, in the game? For Kerbal Space Program 1? I know 2 said they were supposed to have further distances you could fly, but all I heard was bad things about Kerbal Space Program 2, so I didn't buy it. Well, I'm orbiting, I guess? Maybe? No, I am not. Okay. If Venus and Joel is Jupiter. Oh, you can go. So that's what this planet all the way out here is Pluto. Yeah, we definitely go into Pluto then. But it's nothing but space. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of space out there. A lot of space. Kerbal is Earth, yeah. Dunos is Mars. Uh, isn't Mars closer to the sun than we are? Because we're the third planet from the sun. Because Earth, I think it's Mars and then something else. And then this. I don't know. I am not that good with space things. Yeah, but I thought Mars was hotter than we were. 'Cause Mars is the red planet. All right, let's go back to the hangar. Let's find these tutorials that you guys speak of. All right, where do I go to the main menu? Is it going to be in the main menu? Or is it going to be here? Oh my god, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh god, okay. Sorry about the light show. Hopefully nobody here has epilepsy. Alright, I'm gonna guess it's in training. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay. Alright, let's just have a water. Yeah, that's why we want to move to Mars. If you guys watch anime, there's a certain anime that embodies the reason why I want to move to Mars. It's called Iron Blood Orphanage, if you guys are wondering. Welcome to today's lecture on vessel construction. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Whether you want to put a satellite into orbit, make a transition flight, or step onto a very surface on the very surface of the moon, you're gonna need to build yourself a ship. It should be pretty easy if you're not famous rocket scientists like myself. Okay, what are you saying? There's a moon around Kerbal called as breathable atmosphere in the game. That's pretty cool. Why is there a fucking Minecraft zombie sound? What the hell? The tutorial will first show you around the Kerbal Space Center, then take you. Similarly, you will learn to construct a simple ship. We will cover adding and removing parts and what parts do and have to change performance setting of the parts, which have the option and how to control staging. At the end of this tutorial, you will have a craft fit for a quick hop from the launch pad. Okay. At each step, I will lock out all controls other than the ones that you need for the steps. If you're still manage to mess up, God, he's calling me out. He's calling me out right here. Even some of the times it becomes as skilled as I am now. Press the back button and go back and fix things. It won't light up unless you mess up. Got it. Here now, the Kerbal Space Center. You'll give you a quick rundown of how to get us around. The KSC, for short, is a home of potential of Kerbal endeavor and achievements. I don't like reading this much, guys. Can I just like skip through this? Pause menu. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Find out each building factory and hover over mouse, taxation and ongoing missions, and you can view and focus landed crafts can be recovered from here as well. Launchpad is vessel built. You can launch it. Runway. You can front. Till I get to the fat. It takes some time. Hover over the buildings and then the vehicle assembly building. Done. Inside the fab. Very good. What you see in the middle of the screen is the construction area where this is where parts placed and your craft is constructed. On the left side of the screen, the parts toolbox, it will show all the parts you have available in each of the different categories. Once there are any to pick, it is. Okay. Okay, if you want to craft a controllable, you need to command module, and the best to make it the first part you place. Okay, we'll just click that and get it going. Okay, arrow keys, orbit, arrow keys, mouse drag, page up and down, which is these two buttons, and scroll wheel. Right? Okay, so this is the same thing. Got it, got it, got it. Keypad plus and minus. Shift. Ah, shift and mouse wheel goes in and out. We getting fancy in here. Okay, I appreciate this. Yeah, fuck yeah. Appreciate you guys wanting to watch me play the tutorial. Alright, if you like to pilot, able to make more than one flight, he or she will have to return safely to the ground or water on Kerbal. Parachutes are a simple way to make sure that happens. They can be found in the utility part. Okay. I think we gotta find the utility. Click that. And boom. Okay, we got our parachute. Okay, some parts like a parachute here, configure. One on the parachute, you can see that they adjust the altitude, which opens, and the settings you can just useful. Okay, so we want minimum pressure, right? And high altitude. Useful on descent world. For now, let's check out opening height on the, because safety is the Kerbal's way after all. For the minimum pressure slider, move it to a bit to the right to, so let's put this to 1,000 like he says. A bit to, I can't, oh, 0.2, okay. Okay. 9 kilometers at altitude, stage. Okay. Okay, next. Next up, we're going to need something to make us go. Click on engines on the left side of the show. Engines. Okay, we got this. Okay. Oops, I forgot. You're just starting out. You're not a famous rocket scientist and make that craft survivable as it stands. Now you have to be better at rocket science than me. Ha. Impossible. The problem with this craft is solid rocket state is too powerful for the payload, a single cell pod, and shoot. It either burns up on ascent from going too fast or burns up coming back down. Even if you survive that, the craft mass will cause it to fall too fast for the parachute to operate properly, and you'll hit the surface before you could stop. That sounds very bad. Okay, I promise you I'll teach you how to change to the kit. Drop it in the toolbox. Delete. Okay. Instead, let's add a solid motor. That's a better match for the ship. Okay. Tiny one. Okay. Okay, nice one. You've built the simplest survivable craft possible. You can also go launch right now, but might be safer to explain one of the other things first. On the bottom right, you'll see the staging stack in the box with the number 0 icon with a icon for the parachute and the engine in it. The stack shows us which part will be activated as we stage our rocket. Okay, so this part I do know. Plus rocket and then parachute. Boom. Okay, excellent. It's important to note that the stages activate from the highest number and the countdown. So our first stage will be stage 1, the engine, and our second stage will be stage 0, the chute. You guys get that? First stage, rockets, and second stage, chute. Boring, play War Thunder, or grow a garden? Grow a garden? What do you mean, grow a garden? We're about to build nuclear bombs. Alright. Saving it for later. You would like to save or safety craft. That's ready to go. Let's make sure that if we need this design again, we can build it again. But we can't. What do you mean, grow a garden? I have no garden. At the top of the screen, you will see the name. Craft. I'm going to fall. Excellent work. Feel free to play around with the parts technique showing you when you are ready to continue. Press the button in the upper right corner to exit. Next to the training menu. Done. Okay. Well, that's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Roblox. I am not playing Roblox. This is Kerbal Space Program. Look at it. Kerbal Man. This is Jebediah right here. This man has died 17 times already. Alright, what is next? Basic flight. Let's do that one. Alright, welcome to Kerbal Space Center Launch Facility. I am Gene. We're just gonna call you Gene, K-Man. Wait, is that K-E-R? Yeah, that's Kerman. And I will teach you the basics of piloting a spacecraft. I trust you'll already check the basic instruction tutorial. If not, I recommend you go there before going through this one. We've done it. We've done it all. We will make Kerbal Spacecraft great again. Today we'll do a run through of the important controls of your spacecraft. Our little hopper from your basic construction lesson with the may not have all of them, but we'll have fun run through not fun, full run through once. Let's see if or how it flies. Alright, let's go next. Yeah! Flying a spacecraft is all about being in control of what? Brain fart. Flying a spacecraft is all about being in control of a generally very chaotic, I don't even know how to fucking say that. What the fuck? Chaotic. Okay, maybe. Situation. As a pilot, your main flight controls will affect the pitch, the yaw, and the roll of the ship. Okay, that's pretty alright. Let's look at those first. All of your other controls will be locked until you are needed for the controls for this tutorial. Alright. Pitch will be forward or up and down technically. We'll be rotating the whole thing this way. Yaw will be rotating this way. And then roll will be spinning. You'll spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay. SW for pitch, AD for yaw, and QE for roll. Too easy. Throttle plus the pitch, yaw, and roll are the main controls you'll need to master for a successful crash-free flight. Too bad, we're going to be crashing every 5 minutes. We'll skip over the throttle control for now, as this vessel has no need for it. Don't worry, we'll explain it another time. Remember that all these controls are limited amounts of effectiveness, so bigger, heavier ships will be probably respond much more sluggish to control than a little small one. This is also good to keep in mind that as stages are separated from the ship, you will become lighter, and this will usually mean easier to control. Next, let's look at the rest of the flight controls. Okay, rest of flight controls. In flight, all the planning you put into the staging sequence of your ship comes into play. Does it now? Does it really? From the launch to the final department of the descent parachute, you can control the activation of several of the ship's parts by activating stages by space. You're going to be hearing a lot of this. I know you guys can hear that. Notice stage indicator in the lower left corner. It shows the current activated stage. Not right now. It shows the current activated stage. Since we haven't launched yet, it is showing the first stage as active. I have your I have your staging controls locked for now, so the stage indicator is glowing purple. Ah, okay. I can see now. One more thing on staging. If your staging setup is causing strife. I don't even know what STRIFE, or you change your mind about something, you can edit the stage sequence on the fly. Pun intended. Okay, bad pun. No need to go back to the assembly factory. Too bad. We're going back. Put apart. And an important part of flying is knowing how your ship is oriented and where it is going. That's why a good pilot is always aware that the ship's altitude, where it is pointing, its velocity vectors, where it is going. These aren't always the same direction, and as your skill improves, you should be able to pick up on these things. We probably will never pick up on those things. I repeat, probably never. The big round increment. Okay, that's talking about that. It tells you pitch or proper depth, free flight. Most of your controls you will be using this to control the angle where you're going to be going and stuff like that, I guess. Here's your ship. Here, you see the ship nose and the reticle and the horizon. I don't see it. You're not pointing straight up. I'm so confused. Okay. Yeah. It's a whole bunch of reading on this one. In the top center part of the screen, you have your this thing right here, with the surface, your speed, your SAS, and the RCS, which I don't know what RCS is. So I don't know what the hell that is. But then you have your throttle here, your G-force tracker, like how much G-force you're putting on. Yeah, it's showing flight indicators there. Alright, in the staging stack, you can see the indicator for your parachute. The indicator shows when the parachute will be active by staging. Oh, okay. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Little thrusters, use RCS. We'll also change color to indicate when it is safe to stage the parachute. And sorry, excuse me. And the forge ground. The parachute bit of the icon itself will change color and depending on the parachute state. Note, however, that by default, parachute will not deploy when unsafe, even if you stage them. The left three show safety, safe, risky, and unsafe to deploy. The chute is unstaged, white, and the left three the right three show the state after staging, arm deployed and cut, shredded. That should be shredded. Okay. When you are familiar, when the chute icon color, you can move. Okay. Enough talk. I'll unlock the flight controls and you'll be clear to launch at any time. You press escape, pause middle in the menu, and reset the flight at the end. Now get yourself prepared and hit space when ready. Launch. Don't forget your hooper, hooper, as they saw. Okay, let's do this thing. I don't think we have any. We are flying. Are we gonna be able to get this? Ah, you can use them as rover. I forgot they added rovers in this game. Now sit back and enjoy this descent. Can I go to... There's not much to see, but okay. Damn, that kind of sucks. Alright, how do I go back over? Press C to exit per person. It was V actually that they said to use. C is to go to first person, the V is to go... Never mind. Okay, I broke something. I decided to completely... Is this gonna work? We're getting close to the point where it needs to... There it goes, okay. Slowed us down pretty good, not gonna lie. Great success. Now we gotta wait. Yeah, you can change it, I guess. They had us change it to 1,000 meters. So it's... Like, it starts opening fully at 1,000 meters, so... Wait, how do you time warp? Use period. I can't warp time in this scenario. Bullshit. I'm not enjoying this anymore. I want to go fly my plane. Well, how's everybody doing? Top left. Yeah, it still won't let me. That sucks. But are you guys enjoying this though? Like, would you guys want to see more of this? Yeah, it's fun. Well, okay. Well, next time we'll try to do challenges and stuff. I'll try to... Did you say escape? How do I leave? Yeah, I think you'll make some good Kerbal. Some KSP content. Yeah, I'm gonna try to because like I remember when I watched it when it first came out and I loved it. I just never had a PC when it first came out, so I just tried my best to just watch, and I didn't learn anything. I just love watching people do the time lapse of them taking off, building ships, and then going from building the ship to the launch pad, kind of going over the ship and everything on what they did and what parts were where. And there's the multiplayer where they were multiple people were taking off, which I would love to do that. I would love to have like. Oh, is it going back over everything? Okay, we're just gonna incinerator that. I think that was it on that one. It was not. All right. Yeah, this is a whole lot. To the moon. To the moon part 2. From the moon. Docking. Asteroid. And more asteroids. Okay. Well, we're definitely not going to be able to get through all this tonight. So we're definitely going to have to pick, I'll probably do these two. I don't know which one it just decided it was taking me into. So we'll do those two tonight. Get him over with. Okay. It brought me into the correct one. Good. Let's go ahead and enter the VAB, which is this. But yeah, I definitely want to try to get multiplayer going and have a task of making a space center that where we can dock vehicles and everything and basically go out to the furthest planet and make a space station there and make a trip back with a said spaceship. That'd be probably like a weekend thing where we start like early in the morning, build the ships and everything, take off. I'll live stream every last second of it. It'd be amazing, and I'll take the live stream, download it to my computer, edit it, and put it into a time lapse video or time lapse thing and clip into everything. Yeah, I know you can. That's what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of mods in Kerbal Space Program, I guess. But like I've seen people do it, so I wouldn't mind trying it out maybe once or twice. All right, let's get started on this one. All right, loading safe diagrams. Do design your craft we can build in the basic construction tutorial. This is one called the hopper. You will see a little time, but okay. Click board open, and then click load. Oh. 'Kay, open the button, corner, and load the hopper, then remove. Okay, so load, remove. Okay, good. So craft parts list. .75, which is max. Okay. Install or the visual mods. They make the game look okay. So you just have small things. That ain't bad. Okay, first off, let's change the name of the craft. And 2.0. Okay, great. For the craft, your purpose, which is science, which is here. Good. Okay. Colin, what is this grow a garden? Like, I will talk to you after stream. I will talk to you after stream. I'm trying to play some KSP right here. When you pick up the part. Oh, really? Well, somebody on TikTok, because I'm live streaming on YouTube and TikTok. So, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Helps me out. And then go to my TikTok account, which is the same name as my YouTube account. And give me a follow there. I'm not really too worried about TikTok. TikTok's just something I'm doing because some people don't want to be on YouTube because they're too attached to TikTok, and I'm like, why? So, yeah. And here in the future, I'm gonna link my Twitch account and all that stuff because my software, I can multi-stream to as many platforms as I want. So I'm gonna set up my Twitch account again. Oh, not set it up, but sign back into my Twitch account, get it all set up, and my Kick account, so I can get all of them going. 90% of Grow a Garden streams have a minimum of 15 viewers. Well, I don't care about 15 viewers. I care about the viewers that I have now. They're nice. I enjoy them. They're having conversations with me, unlike you, Colin. I need to figure out how to put chat for both YouTube and TikTok on the screen for you guys. I will figure that out for the next time so you guys can see what they're saying and reply back to each other through the stream, so you don't have to switch back and forth through the the different platforms. That's gonna be weird, but nice. All right, back to this. Stop distracting me. We have to do something here. I don't know what it is. I just burped. That was disgusting. When you pick up a part, you will see that it is designed to attach to the side of another part, i.e. radially. What? If you attach only one of these, then during flight, our craft will be unbalanced. One way to solve that is add an extra goo container on the opposite side of the rocket so they balance. Luckily, we have a cemetery. Colin, I will get on Discord after the stream. I got you. And if you guys were running it, if you want to get on the Discord with us, in my YouTube link, or my YouTube account, there should be a link in my bio for the Discord channel. You guys can go join that and join in on shenanigans we do sometimes. During the week, we all have a 9 to 5, so we don't all get on during the week. But the weekends, we do get on very regularly to play. Like, you probably will see me on Sundays, but it's recording videos mostly, or editing videos. But yeah, back to the game. These buttons control cemetery highlights, angle snap, press the cemetery mode, press the X key, circle through available 2 times. So there, and we'll put it there. Okay. If you add too many more parts here, craft we are making will be too heavy to survive re-entry safely, and too heavy to slowed by the parachute. Okay, understand. Okay, now we're gonna go to engine, maybe? No, decoupler would be used in many ways. Now, add one of those to the bottom of the pad. Okay, so coupling tool. Is it this one? Ah, I was using the wrong thing. See, this is why it's good to go to the tutorial. Alright, when you add, okay, well done. You recall right tutorial and adjust the staging. Yep, okay. When you added the couple, extra stage is automatically added to the stack, so new part below the decoupler won't be staged at the same time as those above it. You can, of course, still move these around, but hopefully you'll save you some time as you go. Okay, too easy. Too easy. Okay, and this time you're going to use a liquid petroleum rocket engine, like the solid. Those engines don't carry their own with them. You'll need to add some fuel tanks. Okay, so where are we going? So we're adding fuel. Let's go here. That is terribly small. Okay, how many of these do they want? Need 5 of these. Once you place the first tank, you can duplicate. Okay. So I can do that too. Okay. Get out of here. Ah, okay, okay. Alt. The Alt key. Alright, so here's, go down here. So we're putting the engine on now. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, you're almost there. You're doing fine. Maybe not as speedy as someone of my caliber, though. And the last thing we're going to need to give is a rocket a better stability, so it keeps going the way we want it to go. Okay, so we need to change this to 4. And then... ah, just basic fins, okay. Okay. Well, that's pretty handy. It's pretty handy. Not gonna lie. Well, I think we can leave. That should have... why didn't it complete it? Alright. Let's do this one. I don't know if I was done with that or not. But we're gonna go on the next one. Alright. Let's get started. Tilt. Your mission today is to make a short, less than orbited, stay arch path, and occurs a gentle survival re-entry straight up, then straight down. Is not good for survival. Okay, understood. If you just set up the pink target indicator on the but do note that this is not a normal mission. The target marker is normally used for other things, and this does not help with assists or what? Starting with the nose pointing straight up on the launch pad, or 90 degrees elevation from the eastern horizon. Tilt east to 80 degrees elevation on the roll. Okay, then tilt east to 70 degrees at 800 millimeters a second. After burnout, coast up into space, and you'll have a look around, prepare for re-entry. Lastly, Turner and land safe. Okay, here we go. Okay, throttle up, shift, control, throttle max is Z, throttle cutoff is X. Alright, these out, you'll see the indicator, yep, going up, Z's max, X cut out. That's gonna be a good thing to do. Alright, okay, we'll probably just have that activated all the time because I cannot control shit by myself. F key is to turn on. Oh, I can just, if I want to turn it off real quick, or turn it on real quick, like if T turns it on and off, and you can hit F to like just by the tap of the button, I can turn it on and off. Okay. If you have problems following the maneuvers, once you enable it lifts, you can click the small red button to the left and normal. Okay. Too much engine, so we'll need to do set to 3/4, then turn on, which is on. Alright. During this lesson, some of the information is quite detailed. Take a while to read, as this is a short sub hop. You won't need to. I don't want you to miss anything important. You will need. I will place warnings at the top of the page where you might pause the game to read. Warnings look like this. Warning. Detailed information. Press escape to pause if necessary. Got it. Okay. Alright. Double check this all at 3/4. Good. And then hit space. Instead 150, tilt east, which would be to do we need to keep that yellow dot on there? Got off the full power. Great work. You succeeded on getting your ship on a trajectory bound for space. Now set your target to align with your velocity or vector. You'll minimize drag by turning the smallest side of the vehicle into the flow. Somewhere around here you will see the auto switch to from surface to orbit. Okay. Now you're coasting. Oh. That is very touchy. Very touchy right there. Holy wow. I will donate 1 million to play Grow a Garden right now. I will not be playing Grow a Garden right now. Now, if you want to see it in the future, be my guest. I'll play it, but you have to play it with me though. Yeah, caught you right there, didn't I? Didn't I, Colin? I caught you. Coasting along. At this point on our current. We'll go over. Do in space. Okay, so we should be out of atmosphere, almost. It says we're in orbit. Ah, there we go. Yep, now we're 100%. Okay, while we float up here beyond the atmosphere, we'll quickly tell you a couple things you can do. Able to spacewalk. Might also carrying the science devices. Goo containers, you can perform experiments. Feel free to play with the right-clicking them. Show you the time. So. Okay. So I can't do that, so I'll have to keep it. Press escape. Okay. Near the edge of atmosphere again. It's time to. The pod are ready for re-entry. We're only going to pod and shoot the goo containers, but we're not going to. Oops. Oops. You're aimed to the top of the capsule at the 70-degree pitch line, opposite heading. That is at heading 270, the normal 70 degrees pitch, and I've placed a target marker there to help you see where that lies. Turn SFA off, change your altitude, turn it back on again. Okay. Turn that off. Now hold on steady with your new altitude. Let SC do the job during the re-entry. Pod or may drag. Seating items near the top. No, they will hold. Stabilize. So it is time to turn this. And the air. Oh, it already did it. Make sure you keep hands and feet inside the pod at all time. No, we're sticking our head out. We gotta get a real show. Okay, so let's take a bold step of arming the shoot down. Let this. Okay. So awesome. Now we set and shoot. I don't know if I set that to that. Okay. I don't know. Because additional mass would be pushing the limits of the model of parachute. Okay, so there's a very thin line. Colin, you're the only one voting, though. There's nobody else in TikTok that I can see. It's just you. You're my #1 fan on TikTok. I'll even go look at it on my phone and actually get a proper reading on how many people are watching on TikTok. It's just you. There's nobody else on TikTok. Alright, guys at YouTube. A good buddy of mine named Colin is trying to put a poll together to see if I'm going to play Grow a Garden on Roblox right now. And he wants to do a poll, yes or no. So if you're still watching this, tell me yes or no. Look at that. Beautiful landing about to happen. Can I time warp this? I can't. Damn it. Don't make me do it. What? Do what? Do what? Get me banned on TikTok? That wouldn't be too hard. It's very easy to get banned on TikTok. Well, Colin, I think you won. I already got somebody saying that I should play Grow a Garden. Now, I won't be playing it tonight because it is almost 10 o'clock and I have to go to work in the morning. A lot earlier than he does. Because he doesn't work. Stay-at-home dad. No, Colin. I will not play now. After this, I will be ending the stream. Because I think this is pretty good. I enjoy this game. I'll enjoy it a little bit better when I have a little bit more understanding how to play said game. But for now, that was fun. So we're just gonna I don't know what YouTube's problem is. I have audio going to the game. God damn it. I have it turned down because it's obnoxiously loud. Calm yourself. But after this, we will be ending the stream, sadly. I know you guys probably want to hear me for the next 6 hours. I cannot stay up that long because I have to be up by 4 o'clock in the morning. It's already almost 10. And I'm going to go sit down in bed and watch some... Oh yeah, I'm going to be in Discord. Don't worry about it, Colin. I'll be there. And then I'm going to go watch some anime. Watching Overlord again for like 12th time. Amazing anime. If you guys haven't watched it, really good. Don't watch it unless you're over the age 18. If you're a child, don't watch it. Have to be over the age 18. Gonna say that straight up the bat. Alright, welcome back to congratulations on completing and even surviving your first real mission. You managed to launch and control your vessel into space, orbit yourself correctly, and land safely. That's an accomplishment. If you want to practice again, choose to revert launch. Pause window, otherwise end the scenario. Be sure to click the other tutorials. Next one about going for orbit. Alright, that's going to be a next time thing. So, yeah. Me and Jebediah, I was going to say, we're going to get out of here. If you guys are not already subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe. It helps me out. It shows me that you guys are actually interested in the things that I'm doing. Hit that like button. It helps me out too. I don't know why, but the algorithm decides how much it's going to publicize, show, how often it's going to show up on people's page on YouTube. It's how many times you like it and how many subscribers I get from said thing. And this live stream will be turned into a video automatically as soon as I end the stream. So don't worry if you want to go back because you're like, oh, what did he do wrong there? You can go back and see. But if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It helps me out. Helps you guys out to see what I am doing later on. And if you guys are on TikTok watching this, I don't think anybody's joined since Colin has spammed TikTok with a million messages. Go to my YouTube account, link in my bio TikTok. Go subscribe, it helps me out. But this is the Kid Chris. I'm getting out of here. Peace.